Wait a minute, I'm not live yet. Okay, I'm live now. Yay! Hey Melanie, what's going on? How long you been here? See, you see what I'm talking about? I always had that bonnet on. See, I hope you ain't been waiting too long. I'm a tad bit early, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna read the email right quick. Oh, I'm here, y'all. I'm just let me type this email just right quick to anybody who's come in, and thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I most definitely appreciate you, Melanie, because you know you always be early on time when I'm late and not prepared. Oh my goodness, how's everybody doing, y'all? Today has been an interesting day to say the least, for me at least. All right, y'all. I was just typing an email right quick. You know, I'm gonna give y'all some little words of wisdom. Oh, some of y'all typing so fast. I done came back over here to the chat and there's people in here already. J3G, has your wife cleared you to be on the live? And my lips just, ooh, y'all know y'all could have told me something. Y'all know these soup coolers. I need some chapstick. Hey Deborah Christmas, what's going on? It's good to see you in here tonight. I know you be busy and you have a lot of stuff going on. DD's Pharmacy. It's good to see you. It's good to see Chuck Wheezy. I already spoke to J3GS. Um, let's see who else. Did anybody else come? Because I see quite a few people. Nick Thomas, good to see you. Repping the middle of the map. Tell me where the middle you. I mean, middle of the map, Midwest. Or is we talking about somewhere else? What are we talking about? Louisiana Garden Guru. I'm not gonna skip you. I see you there. So it's good to see everybody this evening. And yeah, today's been an interesting day to say the least. I started the day in the garden as usual, Missouri, the Midwest. I have not been to Missouri in a while. The last time I was in Missouri, I went to St. Louis, and I had a fabulous time. Um, I really enjoyed St. Louis. I went in April and the weather was fabulous. Hey, what's going on, Bearfruit / Letitia? You up under your other screen name again? Um, yeah, Chuck Weezy. That's the only reason I get along with you. Because if you was from LA, I wouldn't even care for you. No, I'm just kidding. You finna Barefoot. You finna sign out and sign back in. We already know your name. You know what you trying to be incognito. You got that little picture on there and everything. But it's all good. You can sign out, sign back in. Or you want your rank. Yeah, sign out, sign back in. Oh man, DD's Pharmacy. What is it like for you to make it to a live? At the beginning, girl, at the beginning. Oh my goodness. Did you chain them little children up in the closet like I instructed you to? Don't nobody call CPS on me, all right? Y'all, please don't. I didn't tell her to chain them kids up. I'm just joking. Let me say this right quick. I just want to just get this off my chest real quick. Like, if I say something up in here and it offends you, will you please just type it on over in the side and don't, just go on and tell me right quick, so we can just go ahead and I can just go ahead and address it. Or if I say something, please know that 99% of the time I'm joking. Like I really don't be this is not that serious for me. Welcome back, Bear Fruit. This really ain't that serious to me, y'all. I just be joking and having a good time and just want to laugh. If you're super sensitive, you might want to hit the door. Because I'm probably going to say something to make you mad. But I don't know. I'm preaching to the choir. Most of y'all been all of my lives for the most part anyway. So, but yeah, anybody knows me knows I'm a jokester. I laugh a lot, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of my jokes, it do be some truth to it. But that's why comedy, or at least the comedians I like, are so funny, because it's a little bit of truth to the joke, But it's still a joke nonetheless. It's not like, you don't have to be so crazy. And it's just good to see, that sometimes, you think you crazy. Some stuff happens. Y'all ever have stuff happen to y'all? It's all fun for me too. J3GS, it's all fun for me too. Y'all ever have something happen to y'all and like one person interpret it this way and you interpret it that way, and like it's just so totally different that you don't even know where they came up with this at? It's like, were you and I in the same room when XYZ transpired? That type of scenario. It's just, but it is what it is. Yeah, if you can't laugh, what's the point? Because these people, it's just like when I go to the grocery store. Sometimes I see people and it's like they've been sucking on lemons all day, and not even good lemons, like lemons that's been soaked in turpentine. It's like, I'm not sure what happened to you today, but I hope it gets better. Thank you, Bear Fruit. I appreciate it. I don't even remember half of what I said. And see, that's why I don't drink, because I can't halfway remember it, and I'm sober. So if I was drunk, oh Lord, ain't no telling what might happen. Real talk, no telling. I think I got a light bulb out. Y'all excuse my lighting, because I promise you, a light bulb went out today. I've done a lot of stuff today. The garden, I had to fix the belt on the dryer, but I got the dryer back working. Praise the Lord, because I had laundry to do. Well, finish. I had some laundry to finish, and just a lot of stuff, just different stuff been going on today. I talked to Letitia today, or Bear Fruit. I talked to her today. We had a great conversation as usual. And just getting stuff done, trying to get stuff done. Hopefully y'all don't start hearing a lot of beating and stuff here in a minute. My neighbor carport like halfway fell like 3 weeks ago, and now they trying to finish taking it down, but you know how when they say how many people do it take to screw in a light bulb? It's the same thing over there. It's like 12 people over there with one hammer. What are y'all gonna do? And it's like one person working and 11 people watching. So oh man, I don't know about Superwoman. I'm just trying to hold it together. I mean, I put the clothes in the dryer yesterday, and I smelled this rubber smell, and I'm like, like when a vacuum cleaner, like when something's stuck in a vacuum cleaner. Like, what is that? Then I looked in there and the drum's not turning. I'm like, oh, great. So I really didn't know what it was at first. And I just opened the dryer, and by the grace of the heavens, it was just a rubber belt that had snapped. And I went to Lowe's, and they so happened to have it on the shelf. Now, what's the chances of that happening? Most of the time you go in the store, they don't even have what you want. So they had the belt, I got it, and I didn't put it back on last night. I wasn't feeling that. I put it back on this morning after I came out the garden, and I got the rest of my corn planted, y'all. Y'all be happy to know. Everything else, y'all, I'm a direct sow. I can't. This starting. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I don't have the best place to start seedlings sometimes, and my seedlings tend to get real leggy sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes they tend to get real leggy. I'm just gonna direct sow. A lot of it's root vegetables anyway, but I'm just gonna direct sow a lot of the rest of the stuff. Bear fruit, please do not laugh until you be back sick again. Cause see, I'm not paying whatever little bill, insurance copay. I'm not paying it cause see, you'll try to put it on me that I um yeah I you're right, Deborah. I didn't direct sow the corn. And the reason I didn't direct sow the corn is because I had stuff in the places where I wanted the corn to go, but that stuff is now out. And then I put the corn. But had I had the spots available, like had I had already ripped that stuff out, I would have direct sowed the corn. But the corn is doing okay. It's doing fine. It actually germinated in 2 days. I don't think I've ever had corn germinate that fast. And it had really long roots. I mean, like within a week, the roots were like, oh, that's about 6 inches, 6, 7 inches, something like that. Um, so I think the corn is gonna be okay. I do have it in a spot. It's good to go. They looking good. So, but yeah, I would have direct seeded them if I would have had the spots available. But you know me, Deborah, I can't hardly kill nothing. I don't be wanting to rip stuff out. I'm bad about that. Like stuff be looking real scraggly, and I just be like, but I don't want to kill you. I'm not a killer by nature. Unless you got more than 4 legs. You got more than 4 legs, you finna get. Um, you're right. You're right. And that was gonna be my next stop. Lowe's had it, so I didn't have to go to the parts store, but I was gonna be headed to the parts store next. What's up, Antoine? Oh, they killed me when old girl used that acronym, Antoine. 12 people working. You right. That's exactly how that. What's going on, Zoe? It's good to see you. What about 1.5 legs? What kind of creatures got 1.5 legs? A human that's like a amputee up to the knee or something? Peeking in for the night. Zoe, what time is your bedtime and where is Ivy? Um, no, I didn't direct sow the corn. I'm gonna direct sow everything else, Deborah. I'm gonna direct sow everything else. Like I got carrots I want to put in. She said I don't know. You so silly. And they gonna put them little eyes. Look over here at me because I don't know if it was 1.5 legs. But yeah, I'm a direct sow carrots. I got some beets I want to put in. I got some sprouting broccoli. I got some bok choy, stuff like that. Mainly brassicas. That stuff do pretty good for me because we don't tend to get hard frost. You talking about why y'all ain't doing nothing? Stop looking at me. That's exactly what they doing too. They all looking at him. And he's standing up under I mean, the way they doing this stuff is so shady. Like, I couldn't even watch him no more because I'm scared the thing gonna fall on somebody and crush him. So I say I don't want to witness no murders or casualties or whatever you want to call it. So I came on in the house. I said, y'all, I got something to do. And the killing part is they're using my hammer. I hope they don't break it. Make sure you don't break the handle off my hammer. I need my hammer. But yeah, I don't know why they didn't start on this a little bit earlier. Hey, what's going on, Tina Sacred Garden? It is good to see you. Oh, but let me. I'm just running my mouth. So this this live, I just kind of wanted to. I had been wanting to do this for a little while, and I was actually gonna film a video on it, but I decided to just do a live and kind of talk about it. Because it's a lot of it's a lot of small channels and people out there that maybe people don't know or haven't heard of or just haven't checked out. So I figured today I would go over a few of the channels. Well, the channels that I mainly watch and I'm subscribed to. So the first one, here we come, accessory to the crime. You mean because they using my hammer, I'm gonna be accessory to the crime? 8:30 is my bedtime. Wait a minute, send. Yeah. If you got a cat that do that, they do. I fed the harem before the live. So y'all shouldn't have no. That's why you don't see no gargoyles behind me today. They might show up, but they've been fed. I do hear Iris and one of them playing in the other room, but hopefully they'll do their thing in the West Wing, and that'll be that. But yeah, some of the channels that I watch, and some of these channels, I'm pretty sure that a lot of y'all already have. I'm sure most of y'all watch Lead Farmer 73. So I'm gonna say him, but just know that I'm pretty sure all of y'all probably watch him already. Is it anybody that don't watch Lead? Y'all bear with me, because some of these channels I'm gonna put the links up so y'all can access them. I guess everybody must watch Lead Farmer. So that's that one. X1, you don't watch you okay. You don't have to answer none of the questions. Cause we know you're not watching no garden no way. Wait a minute. Why you call it the Snoopy ice machine? I saw the video though. But why you call it the Snoopy ice machine? That's funny. Zoe, you always got some funny anecdotal type stuff. So another channel I watch is the Green Garden Thumbs channel, and he's in Georgia. I know Zoe already know who that is. That's her next door neighbor. And he's really a sweetheart. He always he's this. And by the way, I'm gonna post the links in case y'all want to check out the channels. Oh, it is. I didn't read the box. See, y'all be peeping everything. Y'all eyes be like hawks. Cause y'all be seeing some stuff, and I thought I pay attention to stuff, but y'all be seeing stuff that I don't even be seeing. Real talk. But yeah, I didn't even peep what it was called. I just know it was ice machine. I know he showed it working, and he talking about how much ice he go through. I'm like, oh my God, Led, when do you go to the bathroom? Or you like putting the ice on your body or something? Like, are you drinking the ice water, eating the ice water? Because I'm like, you gotta pee at some point in time. You're not peeing in these people bushes, are you? I don't know. Maybe he'll come in alive and I can ask him. But I don't know. Y'all never know with Led. Led might be peeing in these people bushes. If y'all see a mailman on the 5 o'clock news, you know what's up. Especially if he's brown complexion with a big smile. He live in South Carolina now, Deborah. He moved. But yeah, he used to live in Florida. But it's still hot in South Carolina, so I mean, he only a few states up from there. What's going on, Angela's Busy Bees home garden and homestead? I'm sorry, I'm checking it up. I'm checking it out real. The next channel I watch, y'all, is DD's Pharmacy. I'm sure DD up in here still, I guess. I don't know. Unless she done unless she had to run. But if y'all not watching DD, y'all make sure y'all check her out. That's why you keep oh my God. J3GS. I ain't riding nowhere with you, because when I see that bottle, I'm gonna know exactly what that's for. I'm not riding anywhere with you. They better not be. Channels that host. You may want to check out. Oh, okay. Yeah. And I am throwing the links up there as I say what they are. So if you want to click the link and go directly to their page, that's up to you. The next one is Four Horns Farm, and that's a net, and she may show up later. I don't know. She may be getting ready for work in the morning though, because she's a school teacher as well. So, yeah. So that's another great channel. No, he and Miss Led went digging in the garage and found that old Snoopy. I'm not fooling with you, Zoe. Zoe, you crazy. Zoe is so crazy, y'all. y'all, you know what, y'all. And by the way, the order that I'm doing these channels in, it's no particular order. So please don't think I'm ranking them by, oh, this is the person that I like the most or least or whatever. It's no particular ranking. It's just kind of random. Um, but yeah, Zoe is a nut. The next one is Deborah Christmas, and she's in the room. So if y'all, I'll be honest and say Deborah Christmas is probably, I think she was the first gardener I ever actually subscribed to. Like I watched other people, but I think I subscribed to her channel first. And honestly, it wasn't the gardening that made me subscribe to her channel. And I will say that please don't think that, oh, I just subscribe because you a gardener. No, not really. If you she said, oh shucks. I think you already knew that, Deborah. But the reason I watched a bunch of her videos where she was gardening, and I could tell immediately that she knew what she was doing. But that's not what made me subscribe. I Oh, y'all talking about waiting exhale. Y'all crazy. Um I went way back in her videos because if I really like your channel, and most of these people I've done this with, I'll go all the way back to the first video and watch all the way up to now. So I'm a serial binge watcher. I have a serious problem. I need to go to AA for that, or NA or some type. I need to go to a 12-step program for binge watching. But she was talking about why she started her channel. If you're interested in that, I'm sure the video is probably still up there. But if you go back to her first video where she talks about why she started her channel, that's what made me subscribe. And subscribe because yeah, you know what, bear fruit. Let me tell y'all something. So I'm sitting, I had come in from the garden. I was cooling off a little bit because I know I was going back outside because I'm working on a vanity for my master bathroom, and I worked on it hours today. So I sit down and I'm trying to, kind of cool off a little bit because it's the middle of the day. It's like noon, the hottest part of the day. And I was going to wait till it cool off some more and work on it some more in the evening. And my phone rings and it's Letitia. And so I pick up, and when I answer, she's on the phone laughing. And I'm like, am I being punked? Did somebody stole her phone? What's going on? She watching the live stream. It was not enough for her to just, because we got a group chat. It's not enough for her to just now. She had to call me. It was just that she was just dying just that much. So, but I appreciate you, Bearfruit. I'm glad you found it enjoyable. Whenever you're feeling down, feel free to go back and watch it. I'm gonna leave it up just for you. But the next channel I watch is Gardener Realtor. Gardener Realtor, she's funny. She's really funny. But I like what Gardener Realtor got going on because her and her neighbor actually, they kind of garden together, and it's really cool because how oftentimes can you say, oh, I can garden with my neighbor, and we'll actually still be friends by the end of the growing season. You know what I'm talking about? And it seems like they have a really good time gardening, and they grow a lot of stuff. She had some pest problems, but and some rabbit issues and stuff like that. But she got it. We had someone walk. Wait a minute, Nick. Nick, wait a minute. Then said, who said it tastes like a basement? That's horrible. And what do basements taste? I can't imagine a basement tasting good. But yeah, Nick, that's crazy. And he said he quietly. I'm the visual. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, Miss Craft. Welcome to the live. You right on time too, Miss Craft. You the next one. So let me see. Okay, yeah, I put a link up. Hold on, y'all bear with me. But yeah, the next one is Miss Craft. Um, as far as who I watch on YouTube, she has some really nice footage. She did a video about it being National Bumblebee Day or something, and she said she wasn't feeling too good, and I hope you're feeling better, Miss Craft. She said she wasn't feeling too good, and she took some of Led Farmer's honey, and she was feeling better after that. Yeah, that's on the list, Angela. That's on the list. I just hadn't got there yet, but it's on the list. Um, we just going over channels that I like to watch, and that way I can tell people about channels that maybe they don't know about, or maybe because sometimes you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be honest, a lot of these channels I had to dig and scour YouTube to find them. And have I watched a lot of the bigger channels? Yeah. I have watched some of the bigger channels. And I don't have nothing against them. It's Nick, what do you do for a living? Uh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, a lot of these channels, like I said, you just it's hard to find some of them. It's just really crazy. And I appreciate that, Zoe. I think they're good channels too. Isn't good? Good. We have a similar taste. The next one is Homestead Heart. That I think Homestead Heart and Led are the biggest channels that I watch. I think like with serious regularity, because them super big channels I may watch every now and again, but I don't watch like that. Um, and if you miss any of the channels and want me to go back over them, just let me know. Uh, the next one is Miss Lally. I watch her from time to time. She's really cool. She finds some interesting places to grow in her yard. 'Cause she be growing next to the driveway. She be growing all kind of places. Of course, Backyard Gardener. I'm pretty sure everybody in here probably watches Backyard Gardener already. I'm sure I know a lot of y'all watch Essie already. Essie Krampula's gardening DIY. Um, let's see. Garden City Food Forest. The only thing with Garden City Food Forest, she's homeschooling her son, if I'm not mistaken. And so she halted the videos. But she has a lot of videos. He was cutting up with that ice, Miss Craft. I can't hardly handle it at all. Miss Craft, did you see the live this morning though? I only caught a piece of that, and he, as usual, was in rare form. I cannot. Who is um yeah, Garden City Food Forest. She hadn't posted videos in a while because she homeschooling her son, so she had to slow down with that one. Um, Nick, Nick, the people coming in the cell phone store soiling themselves. I can't with you, Nick. You pitiful. You pitiful. Yeah, and Deborah, I wonder if she coming. I wonder like is she gonna come back at some point or what? Because I don't know what's going on. Um, the next one is Rick with Soil Samurai Gardens, and Rick is a master gardener. He became a master gardener after he got his channel. Actually, um, see, she's saying the same thing I'm saying. I don't know where Nick live, but they soiling themselves while buying cell phones. I can't keep him away from the electronics. Yeah, I saw the email right before I was about to go live, Zoe, but I didn't open it yet, but I did see that it's in my inbox. So I'm gonna check it. Keep them away from the phones, Nick. Keep them away from the phones. The next channel I watch is The Beautiful Nest. That's probably one of the more larger channels too. I think most of y'all probably look at her. Crystal's Pets and Plants. Um, Another one, and Barefoot. If I'm going too fast, you don't have to type out that. Um, Supreme Family is another one. He does some really interesting things. He has a really nice piece of property. He got a lot of fruit trees too. Um, I need to try to work that out to where I get me some fruit trees like that. Oak Street Orchard is another one. If you're a container gardener and you want to see somebody really be successful at container gardening, look at Oak Street Orchard. He's really good too. Gigi's Child. I'm sure some of y'all know her. She be in the live sometimes. Yeah, yeah, I will. I will. I will. I'll put them up there. Um, Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back and I hope I spelled that right. Yeah, I did. Um, her channel's been growing pretty good. I didn't know she had. Wait a minute, this ain't the same person. I don't think. Oh yes, it is. I was looking at somebody's channel. Their channel is growing pretty good. Gigi's Child is another one. She's really good. She has a lot of containers too, and she she's actually growing a spaghetti squash out of a container successfully. I ain't gonna y'all be killing me with this stuff. All right, I'm so sick of people texting me during the live too. I don't know what to do. Um, Wait a minute. Did Nick ever disclose what part of Missouri? I guess it must be St. Louis then. Um, who's the next one on the list? Alexis Pierce. Now Alexis Pierce don't put out that much. He don't put out that much footage, but the footage he does put out is really good stuff. He's really good at growing potatoes. Like, and apparently he really likes to grow potatoes. Um, let's see. It might be kind of hard for me to find his channel because sometimes these channels be so. That most definitely ain't it. I tell y'all, my eyes is kind of burning, y'all. And Melanie spelled that right. You must watch him. Yeah, I did. The Louisiana Gardening family. It's on the list too. I just ain't got that yet. Um, you see how Chuck Weezy she had to escape. She couldn't take the snow no more. Matter of fact, Louisiana Gardening family was next actually on the list. So I think a lot of y'all probably already watched him. Uh, Louisiana Gardening Guru. She in the room though. Um, she has good. She has really good stuff that she do in her garden too. Stuff that she shows. I don't even wait a minute. There's somebody on the list that I haven't even looked at in a while. Another channel is Leola Mills. She don't have a ton of videos. It looked like she kind of slowed down posting about a month ago. See, I ain't gonna lie. When I made this list, they go to show you I had planned on doing a video. When I made this list, hey Annette, what's going on? It's been a month ago, and see she was posting then. Um, Another one is Urban Farm Sister. She's really good. If you want a lot of information, she went to school for entomology and all this different kind of stuff. If you really want um somebody who's really knowledgeable and actually has scientific facts behind her stuff, watch her. And also somebody who's actually trying to do something for the community because she's trying to get a school together, which she might have done it and just hadn't said anything. I don't know. She was trying to, at one point in time, she was trying to buy a piece of property to start a school to where she could teach people in the community about gardening, like hydroponics and just regular gardening and all that stuff. And I don't think she got the property, but I think it's still in her plans. What's going on, Humble Homestead? It's still in her plans to try to do that, and I think that's a great thing for the community. The next one is the Steady Gardener. I don't know. And I'll be honest and tell y'all, I found out about the Steady Gardener because he came to my channel first. And I'm nosy. If you come to my channel, I'm going to your page. I sure am. So if you got anything you don't want me to see, you better delete it now. um and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all watch the Bulls Rabbitry, gardening rabbitry. I'm sure most people watch that because his channel is pretty popular. Let's see who's next. I'm just kind of running over these kind of quick, y'all. Because I don't want to bore y'all to death, but I know some of these channels probably don't get hardly no exposure. Um, Green Garden Guy. There are two hippie dudes that I love. 7 Pot Club. Yeah, I saw him. They recommended him to me, and you right. Hippie is exactly right. Because that picture in that thumbnail, I thought he was at Woodstock, and that was a modern picture. That wasn't Woodstock. And Green Garden Guy, one for gardening now. Huh, okay. I'm gonna check them out then. And feel free to post any channels. Y'all feel free to post channels that y'all watch, and I will go and look at them. Because, like I said, these smaller channels, you have to scour YouTube to find them. You really can't, because YouTube, because of the algorithms and all that, a lot of these channels, they're not gonna rank them high. They gonna rank, and nothing against these channels, but they're gonna rank M.I. Gardner and all them people. And I ain't gonna lie, those are professional YouTubers at this point, and that's why they, ranking them like that. No problem, Miss Craft. No problem. Are you feeling better, Miss Craft? Is what I want to know. What's going on, Gigi's child? You missed your shout out. You going to the principal's office. Where's Coco? It's bad. I can remember people's pets' names before I can remember their name. Like Deborah Christmas, she got 2 cats, Journey and Kit Kat. That's sad, ain't it? It's like when I come in people's house, I speak to the pets before I speak to the humans. That's why I usually get put out, but it is what it is. The next channel is Butterflies Home and Garden. I forget how I ran into her too. I ran into her some kind of way, and saw that she had some really nice. See, what you're not gonna do is you're not gonna do that autocorrect thing. That's what you're not gonna do. Because I told you what to search for, and you think you slick. But here lately, Butterflies Homes and Garden has been showing a lot of great harvests, and no problem, Annette. No problem at all. wait. So cocoa flavored bottles too. Iris do that. It's like when you get through drinking something, she can't wait to get that bottle. Does Coco chew the top off? Iris chews the top off the bottle, and then she continues playing with the bottle. I don't know what her obsession is with actually opening the bottle, but that's so strange that they both do that. And she'll go up and down the house. She'll run. You throw that sucker. I mean, it's a mess with Iris and them bottles. The next channel is Angela Davis, and I'm gonna be honest. I love her name, but it's hard to find her channel because her name is Angela Davis. If you get what I'm saying, because you get all the other videos from the famous Angela Davis. But I think that's her real name for real. I guess. No, indeed, this is not the right person. I know when I looked at that, I said, "Oh no, this is out of order." Okay, watch. I won't be able to find her channel hardly. Watch, just watch. See, once again, it's sad when you type this in YouTube, and unless you go to your subscription list, you can't even find it. Yeah, I'm so slow. You are right. Yes, you're very right. So yeah, she in the room. There you go. Boom. and that was a good thing to change your name, because you had the other Angela Davis, the activist. Just, I mean, when they searched for that, it was all the activists coming up. But yeah, so yeah, that's I totally forgot that she changed her name to that. But yeah, Angela's Busy Bees Homestead and Go. So let me not say your name twice. Let me scratch you out. Um, the next one is B, and it is Homestead. Uh, she ain't posted nothing in a little while either. But the stuff she got up is really good, cause she got some cooking videos too. Um, really good stuff. Hopefully she start back posting pretty soon. No, 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 no. Stop that. Stop that. Don't you love it when the internet just do what it want to do? All right, the next one is, y'all probably not gonna know how to spell this one. The next one is Agros Wade, backyard gardening. Now he's not in America; he's in Dominica. But and he just put out a video a couple of days ago. He finna stop posting for a little while. He said he got some personal growth type stuff he is doing. Let me go back and read, because I didn't read to see if Gigi said if Coco be opening this bottle or not. Nah. Oh yeah, yeah, they do. I've got to get up. Four horns. If you can fall asleep to my voice, you can fall asleep to anything. You can fall asleep to absolutely anything. He said he don't trust people who don't have pets. I don't either. What's wrong with you? I shouldn't say that. There's probably people in the room that do not have pets. She said she gonna turn me down. That means put me on mute. Um, okay, you watch Agro Suede. Okay, that's dope. Uh, the next one is Angela's Garden Sense. She was here last night, but she might be in the bed or something. But she posted a video of her cooking some stuff that came out of her garden. That was really, it looked really, really good. It looked really good. We almost done, folks. I ain't got but 4 more channels. Um, 2 Max in a pack. That's the next one. Um, I don't think 2 Max in a pack. I haven't. You know what? Yeah. It's been a little while since she uploaded too. It's been a month ago. But perhaps they'll upload something at some point. They had some good videos too. Mama Butterfly is another one. Sometimes she come in. Or maybe I'll be seeing her in somebody else's live. I can't remember no more. And I'm not fooling with that because it's not finding them either. I'm telling you, when you type stuff in on YouTube and it don't come up, that's how you know they preferential to certain stuff. The kiddo community. Now they got quite a few subscribers, so maybe y'all. What I'm not gonna do. Yeah, the kiddo community. They had a little video on their page. You don't have pets. Up, Nick. You off the trust list. Yeah, see, that's how I know y'all be watching Agro Suede. He be killing me with that. And when I tell you it's somebody that I know, that when I watch that and they hear him say that, they laugh every time. Like, it don't matter how many times I play it, they laugh every time. And I'm like, okay. And then we have, you know what? I can't with some of these names. And we have D Mills. D Mills, I think Led Farmer was the one that convinced him to put up a channel, start putting up videos, and he did. And he got some pretty good videos. He be cooking and stuff, and he got some videos in the garden too, which is good to see. So yeah, that's my little list. And if I missed anybody or if it's people that y'all watch, um, that y'all want to promote or whatever, put out there, people that you watch, please put it in the put it in the chat, and I will most definitely go check out these people and see who they are because, man, the smaller channels, I'm telling you, um, it's hard. It's really hard to find them oftentimes. Like I said, you can search on YouTube a lot of times, and it just don't even come up. Like they channel don't come up. Like I said, YouTube has a way of being preferential treatment to certain stuff, larger channels or stuff like that. Yeah, I saw that too, Miss Craft. I saw the video today where he said and if you notice, I don't think he's in Dominica right now. I think he's somewhere else. I put a comment on the video where he tasted the peaches and the pears and all that, because he was eating fruit that to me, um I thought it just seemed like he was in the States or something. That's what it seemed like. Because you can tell he's not at home. But he might be in Dominica, but when you get to talking about you eating peaches and apricot and the quality of the fruit, like if you ever watch Agro Sway's channel, you will notice the quality of the fruit is beautiful because it's grown in the tropical. That stuff, a lot of that stuff just grow out there. I mean, he was growing the stuff he was eating on his channel, but I'm just saying, like, it's just like if you go to Jamaica or any of these islands, a lot of times you can just go up in the woods and stuff is grown. And it don't look like, you can tell grocery store fruit. It's beat up. It's all bruised up and terrible looking. But yeah, I don't know exactly what he's doing. I'm sure he'll tell it eventually. But he said something about like personal growth type things that's gonna help him do what he need to do, which that's all good. But yeah, he gonna stop doing videos for a little while. But he got quite a few videos for y'all to watch. Maybe by the time you catch up on that, he'll be back to doing videos. You talking about you have a child, one thing at a time. Yeah, at least they grow up and get out. These pets, you got to take care of them for the rest of their life. Gay Peace Grub is a female pepper grower. Okay. I forgot Zoe. Did I say your channel? I probably didn't. Because Zoe, you put out content, I think. Don't you? I'm subscribed to you. Let me see. Yeah, I'll be watching Zoe. Y'all go to Zoe's channel, doggone it. Yeah, Zoe got videos. I knew I wasn't tripping. She did a video 2 days ago, and I watched it, and apparently I forgot about it. But yeah, y'all check out Zoe. Zoe's a great channel too. It was on the list. I read right over it. Deborah, why don't look trying to make him feel good? He ain't got no pets. He is off the trust list. No passes. No, y'all stay right here. Y'all got to go. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I have not heard any crashes over at the neighbor. Nick, do you have a boy or a girl? Deborah's gonna get angry at me and make a video about it. I'm so trite for that. That was petty. Scratch that from the records. I'm gonna edit it out. But anywho, y'all don't pay me no mind. Nah, I'm just joking with Nick. Yeah, I know it's too late. But I didn't know you could edit live streams. You can. You can go back and edit them. Like they'll give you the option to edit them. So it is what it is. Yay. The shaderation. You is crazy. Crazy. Y'all a mess. You see what y'all make me do? Y'all say y'all know I don't have a filter. And then y'all get over in the comments and just say whatever. You know what, Nick? Okay, just go on ahead and post your phone number and all the single women will call you, okay? Because I already know what you're trying to do up in here. I can see it from a mile away. I can see it from a mile away. That's the one thing I can say about these emojis. I'm not a huge emoji fan, but when they start putting the brown emojis on there, like the hands and stuff, yeah, I'm loving that. I like that part. That'll make me. I actually want to use emojis now, just because they have a brown hand. Like before, I wouldn't use it because the hand was like yellow. It's like I'm not a Simpsons character. I'm using these yellow hands. I need something brown. And then they got the different shades too. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. This 17-year-old just about raising himself, talking about you need one thing at a time. See, it's been told now. You definitely done messed it up now. He grown. He probably washed your drawers. Well, hey, who fault is that now? You raising him. If you're a grown ass child, it's hey. So you better look at yourself on that one. Yeah, we sent him on with his milk and cooking. Mikey done showed up and you done said that. What's up, Mikey? Welcome to the live. It is good to see you. Zoe is a school teacher. She can't help but to, want the kids to get a good nice rest for school in the morning. Man, so tell me, what in the world? How has y'all weekend been? Did it go all right? Um, did y'all do anything interesting? Anybody see anything interesting? Where did Dee Dee go? I don't know. Some tell me Dee Dee snuck out the back door. Like, he not little Nick. He not little. And I was about to say something real ignorant, but I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna put the age restriction on one of these lives. Man, when I tell you, Dee Dee be doing it. He be doing it. Dee Dee she has so much going on. She be handling it though. She be handling it. I had to give her a props because I know I snatch out my hair. I would snatch out my hair. So yeah, Zoe, you did. You talked to him right on up. I mean, and it was right on time because on my screen I see your comment and then I see Mikey Flow right up under that high. It's like an apparition. What's going on, Original Love Bug? It's good to see you. All right, Nick. That's what it do. This is my question, Nick. Does he have a plan? That's my question. Cause it's all good to have degrees, but they useless without a plan. Cause see, they tell you in America get a degree and you get a good job and all that. That's a lie. Do not believe that. Do not train your children. You're hearing it firsthand from me. If you have children, listen closely. Do not train your children to just go to college and if they go to college, get good grades and they'll get a good job. It's a lie. Do not train your children that. Train them to have a plan. Because I promise you, if they don't have a plan, they're going to get swindled. They're going to be working for somebody and they're going to be miserable. Well, Zoe, you put it out there that you was all, fine and whatnot, and you be out there in them streets. You can't be get mad because they stalking you. Nah, I'm just playing with you about the pets, Nick. We'll get you a pet rock. There we go. That's probably what you need anyway. Cause like for instance, is your son skinny? Is he like real thin? I mean, he barely making it because you probably killed fish when you was growing up. Yeah, you better have a plan if you know, like how I know, because I know people go to college. And another thing, do not send your children to college. Like, for instance, I know several people that went to college and got degrees in the same thing their parents got degrees in, just because, oh, my mama got this degree. They want to be like their mama. But then when they got into the field, they realized that ain't what they wanted to do. And then they was looking crazy. Don't do that. Train your children when you're real young. Find their passions. You know what I'm saying? Find whatever their passion is and start training them young. That, okay, that's your passion. Now, some of your passions you may have to go to school for. Some of them you don't. Do not force them children to go to school if they don't need to go to school. You're wasting time. The top 1% of this nation, 90% of them do not have degrees. Bill Gates has no degree. Mark Zuckerberg has no degree. I mean, I could go on and on and on. I don't think Steve Jobs had a degree. The Woz, I don't think he has a degree. I mean, and I'm sure y'all can post people. They do not have degrees. None of them have degrees. Jay-Z has no degree. Beyonce has no degree. Ain't been to college day the first. But I'm going to tell you the difference. Beyonce was raised with a plan. See, they don't want to tell that part. I'm not a Beyonce fan. I'm a fan of how her parents raised her. They raised her to have a plan. But now I don't really, I don't care for Beyonce at all. Because I don't care for the way she carry her life now. Yeah, I'm going to get you a pit rock. Yeah, I don't regret going to college. I learned a lot of things in college. I met a lot of great people in college. It was a great life lesson. I enjoyed it. I had fun in college. But I'm going to tell you right now, I do not use my degree. It is what it is. I do not use my degree. I paid for a degree. I don't use it professionally. Let me say that. I don't use it professionally. Day to day, in my daily life, I do. I use my degree. There are several, like I took a lot of botany when I was in school. I'm a gardener. But it doesn't, I guess you could say when I make money from the garden, like when I sell things and stuff like that, okay, yeah, I get a little, but that don't pay my bills. Gardening don't pay my bills, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, I took a lot of chemistry classes. I took a lot of, what I'm saying? Like, I took a lot of science, period. But, watch that, and I'm not the only one. I venture to say the vast majority of the people I went to school with and even graduated with, the vast majority of them now, I know one girl that was in my major, she's a model now. She ain't have to go to school. She paying loans back and she a model. She could have went to be a model straight out of high school. I told the girl that when I saw her. I was like, you gorgeous and you real thin. They'll like you in the modeling world. She thought I was lying. She got out of school and went to be a model. She was like, you tried to tell me. I said, I sure did. But she let her mama talk her into going to school and racking up a bunch of loans. Because her mama done told her she need to go to school. That's true. And Nick, just look, take my number down. Take my number down. I mentor kids all the time. Not mentor, day-to-day mentor, but yeah, I do. Because long story short, I work with kids that want to go to my alma mater and I help create a bridge between them and whoever they need to talk to. Because honestly, sometimes it depends on the child. I have actually met kids who are more focused and want it more than their parents. Their parents won't even help them get what they need to get or get in contact with who they need to get in contact or be where they need to be. They trying to do it, but they a kid. It's only so much. And I know you said 17, 18, but still, it's only so much they can do without the help of an adult. And sometimes the parents is so out of their mind that they don't even. But yeah, long story short, I create a bridge for that. And I started doing that a long time ago. When I started seeing a need for it, because people would come up to me and I'd have a shirt on. And they'd be like, I tried to get in contact with so-and-so, and I'd be like, who did you talk to? Whatever, And sometimes you just need to know who you need to talk to at that institution. Because sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, everybody at an institution really don't need to be in them jobs. At my alma mater, some people need to go. But see, I just circumvent them people. I don't fool with them. I talk to the people who really care about the students, who really care about the institution. What's going on, Backyard Garden? It's good to see you. But yeah, that ain't no problem, Nick. We can work that out. Because you're right, people do need to hear stuff from different perspectives. A lot of times you hear it from your parents all the time. And you listening, but I'm gonna be real, even me as an adult, and my mama dead and gone. It's a lot of stuff she told me that I should have been listening to closer when I was younger, but I didn't hear it. But later on, it made sense. You know what I'm saying? Um, and you right, Miss Craft. As long as you're doing something passionate, you can make money. Let me tell you something. It is people out here making money talking about they can read people pets' minds. It's people taking their pets to these people and they talking about their pet psychic. Do you know I could play crazy and do that? I could tell people, let's be real. How can they check and know? How do they know? You put a sign on your door that says pet psychic. You get you a little business license and people bring you their dogs and stuff and you just make up what they're saying. If you just want to do that, because I'm going to be honest and tell you, I don't know if I believe it. I don't know if I believe that these people can read these dogs and cats and rats and gerbils and all this. I don't know if I believe that they can read their mind. I'm sorry, but it's people making money doing it. So yeah, I whisper me right on down to the bank where I can deposit this check that I just got, because that's what they're doing. And sometimes I wonder if when the people leave, do they be giggling all the way to the bank? How I just con this person? Because I'm sorry, I either think you loopy, like I believe in certain stuff, but the pet psychic thing is too far for me. It's too far for me on the pet psychic thing. I just can't. What's going on, Miss Full Roller Sarah? I hope I'm saying. I know the Miss Full Rollers, but the second part, I hope I'm getting that right. Then no problem, Nick. We be giving you a hard time because we like you. You know, it's only two men in here, so you know, all these hens have to gang up on these two roosters. We ain't got much testosterone, so we have to divvy it out. We have to divvy it right on out. Nick, do you garden or you just? It seemed like I remember you saying that you do, because I know I talked to you in one of Les lives one time, and we was cutting up something fierce that night. Yeah, you have to talk to your kids about money too, because you know what's funny? You need money for almost everything in this nation. But money is the only thing that doesn't have directions. You ever notice how your clothes have directions on how to wash them? Everything's got directions. They even have directions on packages to tell you how to open the box to get in the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everything's got directions, but money don't have no directions. It don't tell you how to spend it, what to do with it, where to put it. It don't tell you none of that. So you really have to discuss this kind of stuff with your kids. And you really have to instill in them to not spend every dime that they have from the womb. When you give them allowance, you really have to instill in them, okay, you're not supposed to spend all that. And even saving it up, if you save up $500, don't spend that $500, spend 200 of it. And the other three, keep it and watch what happens. Oh, I thought, oh, okay, I was about to say, Zoe, don't influence him to be in the streets. But I had to read that one again. But yeah, this world is quite interesting. Did anybody cook anything worth eating today? I know Chuck Weezy cooked. She ain't brought my plate yet. I'm over here just dying. This is my meal for the day. I'm lying, y'all. I already ate. Yeah, we was going in. We was going in. It was funny that night, and right, FedEx is coming. I hope you put it in dry ice or something, because at the rate they come, that food will be moldy by the time. I get it, but yeah, and right as we start going in, Led was like he finna get out. Well, I be like, ooh, and the way he do, but I don't blame him. No, Led be y'all. Led lives, his lives be legendary. Real talk, his lives, and I wonder where he at. He might be in the bed though. He might be in the bed getting ready for work because he said he only had today off. So he might be in the bed, or he might be busting open a bottle. Do anybody remember what the title of the video was when he kept hollering at Bonita, his persimmon tree, and was talking about he basically didn't have enough money to pay for all them kids? Do y'all remember the title of that video? Because I want to go watch that again. That was so funny. where he had that hat on and he was hollering Bonita over and over again. I commented on the video and I can't even remember what it's called. He got so many videos that you have to search through that is pitiful. You right, Zoe. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm gonna go and try to dig that up. I'm gonna go and try to We talking about Lead Farmer 73. I don't know if you seen that video. That video hilarious. Like I didn't even get like 2 minutes in and I was tickled. Like I had already left a comment. I'm like, Led, I'm not even through watching and I can't handle this already. I cannot handle you hollering at these trees. Yeah, Led know he crazy. When he went in that boat with them elderberries. And then did you see the bucket? All of the stuff that came out of there, all them spiders and grasshoppers and yeah, talking about you hungry. Here's a little 511. He know he ignorant. Led don't have good sense at all. None. Period. He don't have good sense. What's up, JDS? He is. He was, and that's what I told him. I said, this is like roots or something. This is a hot mess. He had that hat on and he was looking so crazy. And I'm just like, Lord, I can't be fooled with Led. Led is crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch that because that was so funny to me. I watched that one where he said something about he a gardening fiend and he had all that powder on his face and it looked like crack or whatever. It looked like crack, but it probably was baby powder or something. I ain't no telling what it was, but we know it wasn't crack. Cocaine rather. Yeah, he had me dying laughing too. You started some seeds. How many plants you pull out? You say you pulled out everything. All right, Bear Fruit. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. Yeah, what all did you pull out, JDS? You said you pulled out all your plants. I haven't pulled out nowhere near all my plants. I planted some garlic today too. Well, yes, depending on where you at, it's about that time for them to wind down. All right, Mikey Flo, we'll see you later. I'm sure he gotta get up for school in the morning. He's a studious young man. Oh, okay, y'all don't get a freeze up there. Okay, well that's good. Usually my tomatoes, if I can get them through the hottest part of the season, they'll keep on. They'll start back making when it cools off some. Usually. Um. See, you didn't turn me down far enough. See, y'all don't even know why you trying to front. Annette trying to front. I'm gonna turn you down. I'm like backyard garden. I'm working on voice control. I'm really not though. Are you building a greenhouse? What you putting in there? Can you build me a greenhouse while you at it and have it sent down here? All right, Angela Busy Bees Garden Home said, we'll see you later. Can you build me a greenhouse and send it? Oh yeah, that makes sense. If it get kind of cool, peppers they don't want to produce when it's kind of cool like that. But yeah, go ahead and make 2 greenhouses, and go ahead and send me the other one, and that's how we can work that out. I'll pay you for it at some point. I pull my tomatoes in. Yeah, I find my cucumbers usually after a while, after they make so much fruit, they'll start giving up on me. I usually find that my tomatoes, if they indeterminate tomatoes, they usually will, they'll hang on. But it depends though. I don't know. This year ain't been good for me and tomatoes at all, at all. Like the seedlings that I started, they and by the time they got up some size and started getting blossoms, it was too hot. They ain't set no fruit. They look like they're trying to set some fruit now. So I mean, I guess I get some fruit now, but it's like I've been watering and feeding you, and all you've been doing is growing leaves. What's up, truck? What's going on? When I tell you I'm finna, I be having y'all don't be understanding the side windows. The side windows. Yeah, it is. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. People send me messages and I'm just see. I don't even be knowing peace and cornbread. I can't. Yeah, see, Deborah, this is the first year I've not like I got some current tomatoes out there. They making, but you know them things. Current tomatoes. What's up, BTW? Lord, not that we have some of these. What are those? What are those? Um, let's do that one. All right, now this what I'm gonna do. BTW. You run up in here talking about repent. I kid you not. When I tell you I got wrenches down in here and I got the biggest wrench of them all, I will ban you in 2.6 seconds. I don't play them games. Just saying. So, if you ain't gone already or if you don't get some sense, please don't. Talking about repent. Like we having an orgy by the keyboard. Um, let's see. Oh my god. So what happened? Was it too hot? Was it too hot there? Oh, and by the way, Chuck Weezy, you already know if they look like Roland Martin trolls, bust them clean in the top of their head with that wrench. The tomatoes was sexually arousing him. I guess so. What's going on? Let me guess. The acid in the tomatoes, you can't handle it. We got a hot pocket. He must not. He must don't know. Cause he must don't know how I cuts up in Roland Martin. I cut up over there so bad, y'all. Y'all might not even want to come to the live over there. I cut up so bad. Y'all be like, oh my god, who is this person? Yeah, I cuts up. Um, what part are you? Are you Zoe? Are you above Atlanta or below Atlanta? He gonna learn today. Nick, you crazy. Yeah, he is. He is. And it's the killing part. How would somebody find a little old feed like mine? This feed ain't even, you know what I'm saying? All right, Deborah. We would nah, you all good. You all good. You gotta go to bed. I know you're on the East Coast. It's late for you. Cause I mean, really ain't that many people on the West Coast up in here. Chuck Weezy on the West Coast and JDS on the West Coast for sure. A lot of y'all on the East Coast, so y'all did good to hang in this late. I appreciate you coming, Deborah. Really do appreciate it. PC. Yeah, Zoe. Sometimes when that heat be so, and I don't have no shade cloth, so um. Oh, is that what they doing, truck? I ain't got time for that. I got news for them. Let them go on and keep typing in. They can type that on in, and they gonna get banned too. I don't play them games. Um. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, Green. I didn't know you was here. It's good to see you. Yeah, I knew you was in Hemet. Yeah, yeah. He better repent on up out of here. Like I said, I don't. It's not a, like I said. It's when you obviously you a troll. You come in here with foolishness. Like who's saying anything that requires for you to be screaming repent over and over and over like a psychopath? I'm sure that's what that person said when he ran up in that church in Carolina too. Ain't nobody got time for that. But see, digital bullets don't hurt nobody. So you'll get put up out of here real quick. Yeah, I think so too. Anybody live stream. But that didn't last too long. They asked you about the state of race relations. And I'm sure you school them and go ahead and tell them too what it is. I already know you telling them. I already know. But yeah, that's why Led don't post no more about his guns because of the comment section. But I wouldn't let them run me off from posting nothing. I post what I want to post. Cause see, I know how to get folks together. Cause see, what you can do is set your comments in such a fashion that you have to approve them. Now, that kind of messes it up for the people that's legit in the comments, but oh well. You have to do what you gotta do sometimes. But nah, you ain't gonna run me off from doing nothing. But they'll be all right. They'll be all right. They're trolling from their mama's basements. It's fine. Oh, dog. How that happen, True? Um, Zoe. Stop it. Talking about you stay sinning somewhere. You is a mess. Okay. I feel what you're saying when you answer. But some people, I don't understand. I don't understand why you go to a channel and I guess you expect everybody, like for instance, all gun owners are not gonna agree on all topics. Um all gun owners is not gonna agree on all topics. So what you assume because you go to their channel that they automatically agree with with all your different ideologies about God knows what? No, not the case. That's foolish. That's absolutely foolish. Zoe, I'm still on this. You stay standing somewhere. Zoe, I don't think I could take Zoe nowhere. Zoe seemed like the type. She be cutting up so bad to where you start cutting up with her, and then all of y'all be in trouble. You know how you be with your friends or something, and you got one friend that like to cut up, but they incite everybody else to cut up too. See, especially like me, because I just foolish for no reason. And but yeah, I could absolutely see Zoe, we all be locked up. Yeah, Nick, I honestly didn't know you was that old. I would have never thought by your little picture down there that you had a 17-year-old. Your little icon looks so young. You guilty. Truck, what is you guilty of? I know. I tell somebody else that all the time. I say, I keep a little bit of bail money put back for you in the freezer. I got it in a Ziploc bag. I keep a little bail money for you because you stay doing something you ain't got no business doing. Is them the only kind of people you start in trouble with? Cause I can't handle it. Y'all a mess. No, you can't take you nowhere. Okay, that's only because wherever you go, it ain't no policeman. See, you live in Mayberry. It ain't nobody but Andy and Barney Fife, and they ain't got but two cells with furniture in them anyway. So, what's going on, Carolina Gardner? I ain't seen. Well, I mean, I see you in my comment section, but I hadn't seen you in a live in a minute. It is good to see you. Well, we know you gonna tell the truth, truck. We know you ain't gonna hide nothing. You ain't gonna hide nothing. Carolina Gardner, are you in North Carolina or South Carolina? I need somebody from South Carolina to do me a favor, if at all possible. Real talk. Are you in North Carolina? I know Led in South Carolina. I want some of them. If anybody's familiar with, it's a tradition in Carolina. You know the baskets that they weave. The It's a tradition that's been passed down for years and years from slaves all the way. It used to be mainly men making the baskets, but it's mostly women making the baskets now. And they make them and they sell them on the side of the road. I want some of them baskets. Now I see people selling them online, but I'm for real, y'all. I'm scared. I don't. I'm gonna tell you what I'm fearful of. I want the person who make the baskets to get the money, all my money. I don't care what they charge. It's not about price. I want to support them. I believe these people going alongside the road buying these baskets and selling them online and making more money. You feel what I'm saying? Like if they buy the basket for $25, they going online and selling them for $125. And that's out of order. I would rather just get a person who making the basket $125. That's what kind of person I am. I'd rather the money go directly to them. That's why I wanted to find somebody. If they knew somebody who could give me some of them baskets, they say it depends on how detailed they are. I have seen some for 20, but they kind of small and they real simple. And I have seen some upwards of $200, but they're the ones that's that price. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. Yeah, I want one. I sure do. I want somebody to go down in there and find me some Geechee or some Gullah people and find me some basket weavers. But that's what I want. I'm gonna have to ask Led. I don't know how far Columbia is from. I forget kind of where they make them at. But I know that art form is kind of falling by the wayside too, because they said the grass that they used to use, it's kind of like, you know how it is when they keep building and it's hard for them to find the grass basically. And just also, you know how people are, traditions, stuff they need to pass down, they don't pass down. But this stuff they don't, they pass down foolishness. I got Daddy's leisure suit from 1971. Well, you don't need to pass that down. You can burn that. Yeah, I hate that, Miss Craft, because you know people can say what they want. Those people were able to, Geechee and Gullah people were able to keep their culture for the most part through slavery. Look at how much culture they beat out of us in slavery, both literally and figuratively, to where so many people just don't even. You right, they are, developers are trying to buy that stuff, and they it's super speed up global warming. But yeah, it's just, I know I have a cookbook that's, some of their food and stuff like that, and they have really great recipes. But it's just amazing that so much of their culture they was able to keep, all the way through slavery, from knocking and kicking to all this different stuff like that. And they have a rice fest. Ooh, and it's in November when it's cool. Praise God, because all these festivals be so hot. I'm so sick of this. They having a fried chicken festival in New Orleans in September. It's gonna be blue blazes hot. Ain't nobody got time for that. But But yeah, the rice festival, that's crazy. But yeah, it's so much of the African ancestry they was able to keep, whereas a lot of it gone, just absolutely gone, wiped out. Zoe, do you do anything at the festival, or do you just or you down there you put on your outfit be made of rice or what? Lord, trucking is chicken. Sure, I got. Well, what kind of seeds you got? Make sure I ain't already. But yeah, 9 times out of 10, I probably do want something. I got seeds to get rid of too. Which remind me, Gigi, was that you that said you sent me that envelope? It'll probably be here tomorrow. No dumpsters. Nah, they I ain't surprised. They've been trying to eradicate. It's just like when does it end? When does it stop? When does it stop? Okay, you buy your seeds by the ounce. Yeah, here recently I had to buy some seeds. I didn't have a choice but to buy them by the ounce, and it's way more seeds than what I need. Truck, you subscribing to folks? That's so sweet. I think you might be right, Nick. You might be right. I think you might be right. Where we at? We're an hour and a half, huh? So anyway, what yeah, ain't nobody do nothing today. Everybody chill today. All right, Carol. Yeah. The seeds I had to buy 250 from. I got them at a local nursery. That's the smallest pack they had. Now I'm not Carolina Garden. I'll tell you where they got their seeds from. Have you tried growing it yet, Miss Crab? I've contemplated growing rice before. I've never grown it, but I contemplated growing it. I think it would be interesting to grow rice, but I wonder if I could grow enough because I think it's like I don't know. Let me not say that because I don't know exactly. I know rice is like a grass, like, but I don't know if it's one grain per blade of grass or if it's a lot of them. Wait a minute, African dancing. Yeah, you right. I need to be down there. That's where I need to be at. When you say best rice contest, what kind of rice they be fixing? Our kind of rice dishes. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know, Carolina Gordon. I'm gonna let you know. We'll exchange emails or something. You made oxtails, Annette, and you ain't sent me no plate. I saw you cutting up that okra, and Annette's supposed to be in the bed, but we ain't gonna get on that. I saw you cutting up that okra. I've never seen okra that can get that big and still be that tender. I could tell by the way you was cutting it, it was tender. Okay, you haven't tried it yet. Uh-oh. The flea market was a bust. You went to worship. Okay, that's what it do. You didn't take that crown to worship with you, did you? Because Jesus wasn't drinking crown. Oh no, you good, Angela's Garden, since we already shouted out your channel. For those that may have missed, um Angela's Garden Sense has great content. She showed herself cooking some things out of the garden today, which was they looked absolutely fabulous. Angela, I'm gonna need you to send me a plate. Oh, okay, this your first time. Okay, so Zoe, this your first year, so we know you gonna cut up. You taking the leftovers to lunch. Do not take that crown to lunch. The school zone is no tolerance for alcohol and drugs. Do not take that crown. You didn't put no crown in the oxtails, did you? Big I'm gonna try big burgundy. I've never tried that one. I've heard about it. I've never tried it. I've grown jambalaya. I've grown Clemson spineless. I've grown. I think that's the main ones I've grown. No, I grew one called Longhorn one time. They were supposed to Longhorn. They claimed they was gonna get big, but stay tender. That was a lie. That was a big lie. Them things are so tough when you let them get big. Oh, okay, that's cool. With the rice dish, I went to work. I'm not going with you with these peers. Okay, well, it was easy money. Well, that's good. And you welcome, Angela. No problem at all. Dee Dee done snuck back in. Boy, when I tell you, I'm going to get a switch for Dee Dee. I'm going to get Dee Dee legs, boy, I'm telling you. You need a bedtime story. You want me to tell you about the mailman again, Annette? Oh, Barefruit ain't here to laugh. Barefruit thought that was the funniest thing in the world about the mailman. That makes you sound like that dude talking about repent. He better repent. His keyboard better repent too. I don't blame you for saving seeds on that one. I saved some seeds on my okra and then lost them, and by the time I found them, they wasn't viable no more. As you can tell, I found them like 2 years later. What made you try that, Nick? Like, what the leaves supposed to do? It's all right, Annette. I'm like that sometimes. Can't sleep. Yes. Y'all pardon me while I type away. Yeah, because I'm interested about this okra. Look at all of us waiting in suspense. Oh, she said she not crazy. Yeah, I think okra is kind of a love or hate thing. I generally find that more like you either find people that like it or they don't. Chuck, you got to give him time. You know he typing with one finger. He trying to raise that child with the other hand. Ooh, we really waiting. Y'all, there's a moth up in here. I don't know how it got in here. I think Nick played us. See, we being punked. I'm gonna say we sure, yeah, we are. I think we being punked. Nick said that and then left out of here. And he probably laughing. Baby, let me tell you, them little monsters, I fed them. And I guess they have just laid down. Y'all forgive me while I kill this moth. Cause I ain't playing with him no more. Flying around my head. Um, are okra leaves edible? Good question, Didi. Has anybody ever grown roselle or it's also called Jamaican sorrel? Okay, yeah, it says if you dig nose to tail veggie eating, okra is for you. The leaves, flowers, and seeds are all edible. Young okra greens can be cooked like spinach or beet greens or eaten raw. The seeds can be ground and used as a coffee substitute. I did not know that. Here's a recipe for okra coffee. Or the seeds can even be pressed for oil. Did not know about that. The things you learn. Thanks, Dee Dee, for the question. Because now I have learned about 3 or 4 things just right quick. I wonder what the leaves in. I see that. See, now I'm sure enough gonna grow some okra next year. I don't I don't usually grow okra every single year. You are very welcome. Y'all know I'll look up something in a minute. I don't know everything, but what I do know how to do is I know how to find the answer. In the age of the internet, it's no excuse for you to be stupid. Nick played us. Nick internet done cut out that 17-year-old, unplugged the router. Don't start on Iris. Iris better not start on me. Let me tell y'all what she did the other day. So I made some pumpkin bread. And then, I done made the bread and I had me a little slice of the bread and everything. And I had ate about half of a little slice and I turned my back to do something and I looked back and I didn't have nothing but a napkin and some crumbs. That witch had ate my pumpkin bread. So for y'all loving on Iris, do anybody want a dog? Angela's garden, since Jamaican sorrel is in the hibiscus family, but you eat the calyxes. They're edible. And you make agua de Jamaica, which is it's like it's a drink. They usually make it around, well, it's got several different names because it's not called that. They make it in Nigeria too, and they make it in Africa, period. But it's not called that over there. But yeah, it's really good. It has like a lemony flavor, the calyxes, and you boil them, but they're like a burgundy color. I grew them 2 years ago, and I made some of the stuff because I saw it. I saw Agro Sway growing it. If you look at him, he has a video I think where he made the drink, and then with the rest of the calyxes that was left, I want to say either he made jam or somebody else did, but you can also make jelly or jam out of it. But they taste some like lemon. But you take them and you boil them, and you can make tea out of it too if you just boil it and then just use that liquid. It'll be a tea. But to make this drink, which is if I'm not mistaken, it's called Kobo in Nigeria, but it's got several names in Africa. But you boil it and then you add spices to it because I think you add star anise and something else to it. I have to look up the recipe. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But it is a really pretty plant. It looks something like okra. The flowers look just like okra, but then after the flower part drops off, you be left with this. It's kind of an oblong looking thing. Deborah Christmas is actually from Panama, and they make it in Panama as well. So she knew what it was immediately when I was growing it. But a lot of other people didn't know what it was. But yeah, if you haven't grown, like I said, you can find it up under Roselle or Jamaican sorrel. Now, don't get it confused with the French sorrel. French sorrel is just like leaves. It's like spinach, like. But this here actually makes a flower. It's in the okra and hibiscus family. Well, it's actually the hibiscus family, but okra's in that family too. Where is it? Yeah, she is Panamanian. Yeah, Deborah Christmas is Panamanian. Matter of fact, she lived in Panama. She talks about it in the video. She grew up. She lived in Panama for quite a while. I want to say till she was like maybe like a preteen. Yeah. I'm sure you probably did find some at the African market. It's pretty common in Africa and in the islands. Love your channel. Say hi. Hey, what's going on, Konak? I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, if you like it, Angela, I don't know if you've ever tried to grow it. It's not hard to grow. It's just like growing okra. It's not hard. It's super maintenance free. I found it to be, like I said, just like okra. It loves the heat. You don't really have to water it a ton. and it's really gorgeous. The stems are like burgundy, and the calyx, and it seeds on the inside. So, and you collect them at the end of the season, um, like right around Christmas time. Well, for me, Christmas time, but it depends on your zone. Because when it start getting cold, just like okra, they won't stand up to the cold at all. The cold kill 'em. Um, let's see what's going on. Nick, where did you go? We want to know about these okra leaves, washing your hair with okra leaves. Yeah. $10 for 8 ounces. You talking about the okra leaves or you talking about something else? Dee Dee, I started seeing calyxes on mine. I actually started seeing flowers and calyxes way before when I thought I was gonna start seeing them. Now, if you want the calyxes to get really big, it probably would help if you had a longer season. Um, yeah, they like it hot. I give it. I get it. They like it hot. So if it's not going, if you're not gonna get, in the 90s in the summer, I mean, here's the thing. I would say try it because as a gardener, sometimes I hate to say this when y'all read the back of seed packages and all this stuff. Don't believe everything on seed package because a lot of times they don't know what they're talking about. I just hate to say that because I've tried it. I look on the back of stuff. See, they assume that everybody has 40 acres, straight rows, tractors, and a million miles to plant stuff. Everybody don't have that, and that's sometimes what they go on. A lot of times they're not telling you these are the spacings and this is that for the best results. Good night, Carolina Gardner. But there are variables in there. So when they say the best results, that's what they tried in their environment, in their soil. You get what I'm saying? It's not always the same. So sometimes I don't really, but yeah, to answer your question, yeah, it does need to be hot. I can give you that. But the size of the calyxes really don't matter because even like around May, I had a bunch of small calyxes like all over the plant. I had a bunch of them. Like every day it was a new flower. Like I said, they grow just like okra. Every day it was a new flower, coming on, and the flower only lasts a day. And then, you get the little calyx. Now, as the season would go on, the calyx would get bigger. Like they would start like about half an inch or like that. And then they would get bigger. And like the biggest ones I got was like maybe an inch and a half, 2 inches. Um, So yeah, if you want bigger calyxes, but I would say, I mean, they're gonna taste the same regardless. It's not they're gonna taste the same. So yeah. Um. So like I said, if you want to give it a shot, Dee Dee, then I would. It gave him a high. I'm scared of that. What's in them okra leaves? I'm scared of that. Um. I just loaded up. Oh, okay. Um. Yeah, Nick, you need to do a video. Okay, Nick. So how many jobs you got? Cause it sound like you got about 6 of them. I started them in I started them probably in February or March. It was still pretty cool when I started them. I direct sold those seeds. I didn't start. I'm lying to you. I'm lying. I did start them. I started them in the greenhouse. But that year we really didn't have a spring, if you understand what I'm saying. Like some years, like that year, it just went from cold hot real quick. Like it was technically spring, but it was still hot. It was like we didn't have a bunch of 70-degree days. So I had it in the greenhouse. The seeds germinated pretty quick. They germinated in like I want to say 3 or 4 days. They germinated, and then once like 2 days after that, I put them in the ground. So yeah, I started them. I started them like maybe the end of February, beginning of March, somewhere in there. Nick, I don't think it's your fault. I have noticed sometimes that YouTube, for some reason, I don't be seeing everybody post sometimes. And sometimes they're genuinely not there. Like sometimes I scroll up and I missed it. And sometimes they genuinely like there. Like one time Backyard Gardener came in alive and she was just talking and people was talking to her and it was 2 or 3 responses I never even saw. Here lately, YouTube is I honestly think YouTube got too many people on it for what it can handle or it's trying to do too much. Because there's too many glitches and too many notifications missed and all that kind of thing. So I don't think it's unique because I scrolled up and I didn't see it. But I'm not saying you didn't post it. Obviously, you posted it. Some people can saw it, but I didn't see it on my end. Nah, you ain't been blocked. Talking about you been talking to. You might have been talking to yourself. A heightened sense type of high. I'm scared of that. I'm just kidding. Zone 8. We'd have to start. We still talking about Roselle, or we talking about okra? It don't matter. They grow the same. Yeah. See, for some reason, like I said, Didi, are you on your phone or are you on a computer? Because that might make a difference too. Because I noticed the app on the phone for YouTube is actually better than see. And I have noticed that a lot of times when it comes to chat and stuff, the app on YouTube is better. Like you even have more options on your phone. There's certain options on your phone you don't even have on the computer. But see, the typing, well, I mean, I can't go live on my phone anyway. I ain't got enough subscribers. But the typing on the phone is what kills me because I don't, if I'm enrolling Martin on my phone, I don't say nothing. Because I ain't got swiping for 4 days. I ain't got time for that. Let me see. They said the Rosetta. I mean, it depends. I mean, if for Roselle, I mean, I would plant it as early as I could, as long as there's no fear of frost, because they won't take a frost. You can cancel that. They're not gonna take a frost. It'll kill them. Okay, you ended up buying some starts. Oh, okay. Youth athletic developmental training, huh? So that means what you trying to tell the people is okay. Y'all listen closely. Nick trying to tell y'all he got a little body on him. You see how he pandering? That's what he doing. He trying to know what he doing. I already know what he doing. Yeah, yeah. I agree, Didi. The notification still suck. I totally agree with that. Totally agree. And Green, that's my bad because I should have said something. But I get distracted and I can't forget that I have started an online. Oh, you started online gardening nursery. Oh, really now? So what are you selling? I don't want none of your okra leaves now. But yeah, real talk, y'all better use this internet to your advantage. Um, because it's a guy I used to watch back in the day. I haven't watched him in a long time. I don't even know if he's still putting out videos, but dude really had it going on. When I tell you he moved to a piece of property where he had enough room to grow what he wanted to grow. And he started where you can go and pick your own berries. Like they got bushes and you pick them and then you pay by the pound, but you eat more while you out there picking than you actually take to the register. But we're gonna get on that. But he that dude was making so much money. It was ridiculous. He was doing the you pick berry thing But like I was showing y'all in the video, blackberries, he was doing blackberries, raspberries. I think them was the two he was doing. He had a few other things too, but that was the main thing. And them runners that come off of there, homeboy was potting up them runners left and right. Like you could pull up to his place, and at any given time, he had 100 blackberry plants, and he was selling them suckers for $5 a piece. And if you came to the U pick and you liked his blackberry so much, he would offer you. He'd be like, if you want, you can have some. I'll sell you some plants, and you could just have your own at the house. Do you know how much money he was making doing that? That was so ridiculous. And that's where I got that idea from, to quit running over the stuff with the lawnmower. Dig that stuff up and sell it. Who gonna have a problem? I know you trying to live. I don't mind you making no money, but I'm just saying, you out here telling the people about your athletic build on the slick. I'm just saying, I know how to read in between the lines, though. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. YouTube might be all right dating service. Your raspberries look dead. When did you get them, Dee? Last week on clearance. I'm gonna have to add backyard gardener. Do raspberries grow like blackberry, meaning that they fruit on like the canes from last year die back and then it grows all new? Is that how they grow? Aditi, you have to forgive me. I don't have no raspberries right now. I had some raspberries a couple of years and I killed them. A couple of years ago, I killed them. But I know backyard gardener got some raspberries though. Because what might have happened is they might just be dying back for the winter. Like for instance, my blackberries, since I filmed that blackberry video, already I can tell because they will die back. They'll die back, but they'll come back. And I'm just wondering if raspberries don't do the same thing. Well, water them and see will they. Have you watered them since then? I mean, they may not be dead. They may not be. I'm the type of person, if it looks like it's dead, I mean, it's already in a pot. I'll just take my chances and see if it come back in the spring. And if it don't come back, then I save the soil and check the plant. Okay, well, this backyard gave you an answer that it depends on the variety. And that's true because blackberries to an extent depend on the variety because they have bred, like I was saying in my video, they have bred some that do fruit on first year wood. And those are the Primarks and all them. University of Arkansas did all that research and made those, but I don't currently have any of those. I think the patent just ran out on them too, because at a point in time you couldn't sell those because they were patented. But I think the patent just ran out, like this year or last year. Do me a favor. You don't have no wrench, that's why you can't post it. I'm trying to think, how can I do this here? I appreciate you for checking with me though. You know what? I'm gonna do this right quick. This time I'm gonna handle this because I ain't got time. Go ahead and post it. You can post it now. Yeah, you're right. I am talking about Texas Prepper. That's who I'm talking about. Homeboy had it going on. Was propagating them blackberries, so he was propagating them blackberries like it was going out of style. And homeboy was making a good little killing selling them plants. Miss Craft used to watch Texas Prepper too. I mean, I can't speak to if he done blowed up or not. Um, I can't. Wait a minute, Annette. Wait a minute. I appreciate the compliment though. I'm just reading. I didn't know Heritage did that. I want to grow some of those raspberries backyard garden. I have not been able to find a plant for them. But yeah, I haven't watched Texas Prepper in a while. I mean, I think at a point he had stopped making videos, but he may have started back. See, I'm gonna be real with you. It depends on who you are. You quit making videos for a little bit. You fool around and lose, man. I mean, it depends on the person, but especially when you don't say nothing. But I think honestly though, I think he may have ran out of content because it's only so much content you can do on blackberries and raspberries and stuff. And you know what? I found in my blackberries actually grow better in partial shade too. Now I will say this: people who had their blackberries in the sun, they seem to get more berries and bigger berries. But they like the way they plants be looking, they be looking kind of raggedy. Did you post your link, Nick? Cause I don't see it. Do anybody else see it? Cause YouTube might be playing me again. A Nick got insomnia. You said what's the blue wrench? That's moderators. That mean they can bust you in the head if you get out of order. That's what that means. Yeah, you're right. He did. He did. I remember when he did that cattle panel. Hey, Shanika Smith. Uh oh, she at work. Boy, y'all know y'all be making that paper. Y'all be working round the clock. Um, but yeah, he did his cattle panel. That's what rocketed him, and he had the most look like views talking about that. And it seemed like, and I'm not gonna say he the first person to do that, but so many people use them cattle panels in their garden now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Didi. He took some cattle panels. Let me see. I'm gonna try to put the link for you, and you can look at it when you get a chance. Cause it's hard for me to explain. You just have to kind of see it. But yeah, and then he ended up selling that sucker after a while. He ended up selling it, and somebody come got that from him. But yeah, he's in East Texas. He really ain't that far from me. I kind of know your basic rectangle where he is too. No, sir. We're not gonna listen to you right now. I'm doing a live. Um, Wait a minute. Who telling folks to repent? So if he start hollering repent, he gonna know. He gonna know. He gonna know. What's up? Hopefully this don't ruin this. There we go. That fixed it. All right, y'all. So now y'all got his link, squaredrootsgardening.com. Let me go look at this and see if I need to clown Nick right quick. Somebody asked about my fur baby. Did y'all hear him meow? Felix just jumped on the couch for me. Oh, this is real professional looking. Well, isn't this interesting? Such bright colors. Shrubs and bushes, nut trees. He's got some pecan. Oh, hazelnut. Do they grow around me? I like hazelnuts. The nuts I really like though, I can't grow. Brazilian are my favorite. Can't grow them. It don't get hot enough, and we get too much like it's tropical. We get too much cold even for that. And I don't think I can grow macadamia either. That's my second favorite. American plum tree. Hmm. Well, I will say this: these prices is rivaling. They're rivaling the store. Nick, who wrote this? Who wrote this about us? Let me read this for y'all. Square Roots Gardening was quietly started back in 2002 in Springfield, Missouri. The love of gardening and power of providing good, wholesome, organic foods goes way back to the days of the southern summers of Mississippi, a time when food was real, safe, and dependable. Grocery stores were just to supplement the things you needed, not a place that was a mandatory necessity for survival. We're bringing back the importance of this way of life and thinking while providing the opportunity for others, both new and old, to gardening, to be able to own their little piece of satisfaction and truly invest in their own future of good health, happiness, and peace of mind. We grow heirloom, organic, all natural plants and products while providing gardening products in the Springfield, Missouri area. Who wrote that, Nick? Did you write that? Where Coco at? I just went to Texas Prep. He's still okay. Yeah, see, I'm on his page, but I ain't paying that close attention. Thanks for the heads up. Was that Dee Dee? Yeah, it was Dee Dee. Dee Dee's on it today. See, I ain't gonna lie. Sometime. Okay, he put something up 3 days ago. Okay. He said his fall garden is starting to produce. Y'all see how fast he be on it? See, and that's why I be like sometimes because his zone and mine is the same. Even though he in East Texas, we in the same latitude. It's not like he like more northern than me or southern than me. He just like east of me. So, but y'all see what I'm talking about? How he on it already? Y'all see how this? I'm just looking at the thumbnail. I see he got some sweet corn too. What is this with these chickens in front of this fan? And he be making wine too, y'all. I see he got well, that was 5 years ago. His figs look good. And what kind of figs is them? Yeah, I haven't watched him in a while, y'all. Cause there was a period where he had kind of tapered way down on videos, and I'm not sure why. And I lost interest. But I'm gonna have to see what's going on. Cause like I said, he's all right. Chuck Weezy, see you later. Um, oh, the kale already coming up. It's already coming up. I didn't mean to press that one. Hey, Coco's World. I'm sorry, I got a message on the side. It's very strange. Oh, Lord, I didn't know we was at 2 hours. You wrote it and built it. Sounds like a plan. Oh, okay, it's dwarf curly kale. Okay, how it don't get very big, huh? I'm good. How are you, Coco's World? I left. I don't even know what you found. I don't even want to know what you found. Cause you know sometimes you can type stuff on the internet if you don't type it right. Hmm. And you be looking at some crazy stuff. Real crazy. Coming soon. Hmm. Okay, so Nick, how much property you? So Nick must got 40 acres and a mule. He growing all this stuff. And Kale's just like growing collards and anything else in a brassica family. Now Deborah Christmas tells me, and she tells me I'm good at growing brassicas because she was like she said she can't even get cauliflower to make a head. She said she's never been able, and she was like broccoli don't do good for her either. I don't know what I don't think I'm doing nothing different in my opinion. This year the bugs got my brassicas real bad, but my collards is coming right back. Night Diddy. Uh, but like that kale I got out there, I pretty much just water it. I don't even. I mean, I feed it a little bit. I don't even really feed it. I just water it. And of course, if you feed it and really take care of it naturally, like any plant, it'll be bigger. Yes, I'm gonna join the mailing list, Nick. It'll probably be bigger if you feed and do all that stuff. Oh yeah, I don't need no sleep. I work on like 4 hours. See, I ain't gonna lie. Didi hung in here and all this. These people on the East Coast, Didi on the East Coast too. See, it's uh it's 11 o'clock for them. But now I work on about 4 or 5 hours. I'm good. All right, see you later, Zoe. See, she another one. She in Georgia too. So I ain't surprised. But I mean, I'm not gonna be on here much longer. So y'all not gonna miss nothing. Cause it's 2:04 now. But y'all was talking and stuff and interacting or whatever. But yeah, no problem, Nick. We'll check you out. You know what I'm saying? No reparation shit. You crazy. Um, I know you got 40 acres and a mule. It's all right. It's all right, Nick. Keeping that secret up there in Springfield. You live next door to Homer and them? Yeah, Miss Crabs, I kind of be feeling that way too, cause I still got stuff in the garden that I need to. My peas are finally dying, so I'm probably going. I got a few more peas. I'm gonna let get ready, and then I'm gonna rip them peas out, and then that's a spot that I can plant stuff in or whatever. And then let me see, my eggplants are still making. No, I said it was the 11 y'all time. It's 10:05 my time. Um, so yeah, it's you know, and it don't help that my growing season is so long because I tend to not pull peppers or tomatoes. If they look like they're gonna which they all look like they basically are still making fruit. Well, my tomatoes just now starting to do something. Just now ain't that pitiful. I usually been harvesting tomatoes by now. Yeah, Zoe. I'm not in Russia. I know that's what you was trying to hint at, trying to see if I was Putin girlfriend. He don't like black women no way. Yeah, she down there where the devil grow his oranges at, cause it is hot in Florida. Yeah, it's when my stuff still be producing, I have a hard time pulling it, cause I'm greedy. I be wanting the food. But I mean, if it's looking pitiful and it's not producing, I got two melons on the plant out there, and I'm gonna let them melons ripen up. I can tell they're not gonna make no more. Oh Lord, Zoe is crazy. How you know, Zoe? How you know? Oh, Gigi's child is back. Did you get that bottle away from Coco? That I could just picture her running up down the hall playing with a bottle. That is so funny to me. That and her hunting wabbits. Yeah, I did know that. So that you really couldn't like they didn't want you to be able to pinpoint that they were from a certain area. They wanted it to be, ambiguous as to where or they basically wanted them to say that they kind of represent all of America or whatever. But yeah, I knew that about Springfield. I remember one year, the first year I grew squash and cucumber. The cucumber bugs was so bad. I let the cucumber bugs have them plants. I didn't even pull them out. I just almost just sat there and watched them. I just watched them suck the life out of my stuff. I just let them just have it because I couldn't handle it. The squash bug. I mean, you would just go out there and it was just like caravans of squash bugs just going up and down the plant, up and down the leaves, up and down the stems. It was eggs everywhere, and that was the first time I grew them. And I said to myself, I will never grow this foolishness ever again. I was so dismayed by that. I was so dismayed. But I waited a couple of years. I had original love bug. We'll see you later. I waited a couple of years and then I ended up growing some more squash. And then vine borers got all my squash last year. Um, which is foolish. Yeah, I hopefully so, Miss Craft. But ain't you in Tennessee? You're in Tennessee, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, and it all depends on what part of Tennessee you in too. I'm not sure when. That's a look. Gigi, send backyard gardener Coco, and Coco keep the rabbits away from backyard gardener. That's the way that works. Okay, you in Memphis. Okay. Well, 8A, your zone ain't that much different than mine because I'm just in regular 8. But I mean, y'all do Memphis does get a little bit colder, y'all. And what's funny for y'all to be up that much further north than me? You would think Memphis would get a lot colder. Um, but it's interesting how that works. Let me scroll up. Oh, Annette trying to keep up. Like, oh yeah, I said Putin don't like black women. See, Zoe know too much. She know too much. Zoe, what corners of the internet you be hanging with that you know about people getting tied up and all this kind of foolishness? That's who filmed that. Somebody filmed that in a video. The squash bugs laying eggs. Was that Essie? I believe that was Essie that filmed that. Okay, you said y'all get in the low and upper 20s. Yeah, we don't really. I mean, like last year, we got two frosts out of the whole year, and it wasn't snow. It's just it got down to 21, something like that. You know what I mean? But that's and like one year we had some snow and the snow actually stuck on the ground for like this been about 6 7 years ago, and the snow actually stuck on the ground for like 3 days. That's super rare for us to have snow and ice to stick. That's real rare. But when we have an ice storm around here, you can tell these people can't do nothing. When you go to the grocery store, it ain't no bread, it ain't no canned goods, it ain't nothing. These people make on like the apocalypse is coming. When the snow come, don't go to the grocery store. They be sweeping that stuff off the shelves into their carts. Like, you don't understand. They be like, it's about to just die. Well, Bearfruit said the squash bugs was laying stuff all over everywhere. They was laying on all of her plants, not just the squash. I'm thinking they don't care about where they lay their eggs at. I guess they figure, well, when the babies hatch out, they'll figure out where the plants are. See, Miss Crab, they be doing that in Memphis too. It don't be no barbecue sauce left. They done got all the barbecue sauce. They done got all the meat. They at home barbecuing in the snow. All right, Zoe. We'll see you later. But yeah, then them squash bugs. When you have a bad, I just got lucky that this year I didn't grow the squash I grew. Apparently, the squash bugs didn't really like it. Cause I actually saw a couple of squash bugs out there, but they wasn't on squash. They was on my peas, but it was only like one or two of them. I'm not sure like what happened, why like I didn't get more squash bugs, like why they didn't multiply with it. I don't know what happened. But they I don't know. I'm just glad I didn't get, you know. Now them vine borers, they tried me. They tried me. I was out there with a knife every day almost trying to dig them out. Like I didn't find one every day, but the first day I went out there and I noticed, I said, "Oh snap! I got vine borers." I'm like, "Oh no, y'all ain't get my squash this year." And I start cutting into the vines, digging them out. I think I dug out about 5 that day, but they was all little. And then I did the foil thing. That didn't really work for me. It's like the vine borers just went around the foil. Like it's like, ooh, shiny. Let's go around it. They still got to the vine. But like I said, this particular squash that I grew, once the vines got big enough, that boy, it didn't bother them. That vine just split and the fruit just kept on. Yeah, that foil didn't work for me either. And I got that from, I'm not saying it don't work. It's just that it didn't work for me. My vine borers must be smarter than old Alabama vine borers, because that's where I got that idea from. Yeah, man. When I tell you I grew crookneck last year, and I'm talking about my plants had got so big and pretty, and you can see it on the video how big and pretty they were. They were huge. I had never had squash plants that big. And next thing I know, and I didn't know anything about vine borers. I had never gotten them before. And I heard him say that too. I'm not sure who he was talking about because he never did say who. And I don't know who all he watches. I know he watches my videos, but I'm not just gonna jump up and say it was me because I don't know who it was. He never did say who it was that grew him halfway successfully or whatever he said. But yeah, I didn't know what vine borers were. And next thing I know, my beautiful squash, the leaves just started just laying down, laying. And I said, what's wrong with my squash? And by the time, oh yeah, you right. It was Essie. You right. I forgot about Essie because Essie killed it with the squash. She absolutely killed it. But by the time I realized it was too late, I cut that stem open. It was so many vine borers in there, and they had ate the stem so much that the stem just snapped. It just snapped away, and I was like, "Yo!" And right after I got that one, I went to the next one. They was in all of them. They just said kill all my stuff. I was so hot that year, and I don't even think I put that on film because I think I did film it, but I was cussing, so I didn't put that up there. Cause I was cussing. I was cussing like something going on. I was out there. I had to pull all them big old plants out. And they had like the squash hadn't gotten mature. They hadn't even got pollinated yet. But you know how you have a bunch of little babies and the flowers is I mean, I just had squash just everywhere, flowers waiting to open. And doggone vine borers got me. And that I ain't gonna lie, that kind of put me off crookneck. I ain't saying I won't ever grow them again, but something got to give. Because them vine borers, I can't handle it. But this variety I grew this time, the vine borers, that stem tough. But I think it's because the buttercup is a winter squash and it's more like a pumpkin. And I think that's what saved me. That's what I'm thinking. Because if you ever feel the stem of a zucchini squash and a winter squash, like they look the same, but they did that. Like the winter squash one is much tougher. Like if you try to break it, you can't just like snap it. You can take a zucchini stem and I mean the thicker ones is harder to do, but you get what I'm saying. You can pretty much snap it. These pumpkins, like they're a lot more fibrous. All right, see you later, backyard gardener. Yeah, I can't stand. I don't like the way they look when you dig them out either. Little worm looking things with a brown head. Ugh, disgusting. Um, but yeah, I can imagine this stuff. It kills everything. But I think I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, because it's in here in a minute. It'll be 2 hours and 30 minutes. Um, so I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I know people got to go to work in the morning. Um, but I sure do appreciate y'all hanging with me. If you haven't hit the like button, do so before you leave, if you don't mind. And I had fun kicking it with y'all. Um, y'all enjoy the rest of your night, and I hope the rest of your week goes well. And we'll do this again sometime. But until next time, I guess I'm gonna see y'all later.